What's good, everybody? Welcome to a discussion of the match between Barcelona and Osasuna. The starting lineup for this match was Ter Stegen, Dest, Griezmann, Braithwaite, Messi, Coutinho, Lenglet, Pedri, Jordi Alba, De Jong, and Mingueza. So starting off in the first half, I felt like Barca were very dominant. They had the most chances. They were creating the most clear-cut chances. Griezmann looked very good on today. Messi looked very good. All the players looked involved. When I saw the starting lineup, I was a little bit worried because I thought that we had too many central players. We had Braithwaite, Griezmann, Coutinho, and Messi all playing in the same team. And we know that these players like to take up those central positions. And also you had Pedri playing the double pivot, which was a little bit confusing to me. But I thought that because we had too many central players, we would have no width in this team. But Jordi Alba and Serginho Dest did very well to get up and down the field on the wings. And in the first 10 to 20 minutes, there were many good chances from Barcelona. For example, there was a moment in the 10th minute when Messi passes it to Griezmann, who takes on the goalie, and then Griezmann passes it to Coutinho, who gets a shot off, but unfortunately it was blocked by the defenders. This match is probably Griezmann's best match in a Barcelona shirt, in my opinion. He was very involved with the ball. He created a lot of chances and made a lot of good runs. And of course, he scored a brilliant goal, which we'll get into later. But overall, I just felt like he worked hard. He was in good positions. And I feel like Martin Braithwaite playing in front of him as the striker gives Griezmann the freedom to roam around however he wants and play more to his style. So in the 29th minute, we finally got our first goal when Martin Braithwaite once again got on the score sheet. And the play starts when Messi gives a great ball to Jordi Alba, who's running into a lot of space. Jordi Alba crosses it to Coutinho, and when Coutinho takes the shot, it bounces off the keeper, and then Braithwaite comes running in behind and passes into the net. And it almost looked like Messi almost touched it, and when you see the replay, it looked like he was going for the hand of God goal like Maradona, but he didn't get the touch on it, and in the end, it was Martin Braithwaite's goal. In the 39th minute, it looked like Osasuna had gotten the goal to tie it up after two brilliant Ter Stegen saves, but he just couldn't save that third shot. But that goal was marked off offside, and shortly after that, Griezmann scored his absolute best goal so far in the Barcelona shirt, in my opinion. And the play started when Jordi Alba crossed it into the box, and it was headed out by a defender, and then outside of the box, Griezmann was waiting and hits it. Just an absolute wonder strike, a beautiful volley. Nothing you could do about that. And I don't know if it was just me, or if you guys saw this too, but when I was watching the goal, I couldn't even see the ball. I just saw the net move. I didn't even know it was in. Like, I couldn't react to that. So that just shows how fast Griezmann shot that ball. It was incredible. It was a good match, a good moment. You could see he was happy. You could see that after he did that interview where he was talking about his relationship with Messi and his time at Barcelona overall, he just looked a lot more relaxed, getting his feelings off his chest and a lot more happy. And it was good to see him do that dancing celebration again. It's good to see him happy and playing well. Like I said, today he played well, and against Kiev he played well, so I really hope that he keeps this form going. So after that, there were no major events that took place in the first half, and moving on to the second half, Pedri was substituted by Busquets. So in the second half, we saw more of the same of the first half. Barcelona very attacking and creating many chances, and this is what you want to see. You want to see them being consistent with intensity and not drop off after scoring just one goal or after the first half. In the 56th minute came the goal from Coutinho. The play started when Griezmann took a ball off of the defender, and it looked like it might be a foul after the play because they were reviewing it in VAR, but it turned out not to be a foul. Griezmann passes it to Coutinho, and Coutinho cuts in, passes it to Braithwaite. And when Braithwaite controls the ball, he turns, and the defender kind of taps the ball off of him, but taps it into the direction of Griezmann. And Griezmann had the opportunity to shoot from this angle, but he chose to pass it to Coutinho for an easy tap-in. And you can see that Griezmann just is very happy. Coutinho is happy, but I think you got to give props to Griezmann for not being selfish and trying to go for the shot, because even though it was a tight angle, he could have went for the shot in the confident mood that he was in today, but he chose to pass it to Coutinho and let Coutinho have his moment. And Coutinho, he's a player that has been needing some confidence lately, so I'm glad he got his goal. And also props to Martin Braithwaite, who looks to like he made a mistake, but he knows what he's doing. Like that goal against Kiev where he kind of lets go of the ball or loses a little bit control of the ball. He didn't actually lose control of the ball, let's be honest here. He knew Dest was there for that goal. And in this goal, he knew that Griezmann would be there to pass it to Coutinho. So hats off to Braithwaite for world-class play game in, game out. All jokes aside, I'm glad that Braithwaite is getting regular time on this team. I hope he continues to have minutes. He works hard, and although he's no Luis Suarez or David Villa or anything like that, he works hard and he knows where to be as a number 9. He is the only natural number 9 we have on the team after all. And in the 60th minute, 3 more subs came on. Dest went off for Firpo, Coutinho came on for Dembele, and Trincao came on for Braithwaite. I'm glad that Koeman took caution with Dest and didn't play him the full 90 because there had been news that Dest has had some muscle discomfort lately. Today looked like it would be the perfect game from Barcelona, but you can't have everything you want in life, of course. With all the good things that happened today, one bad thing had to happen, and unfortunately that was Lenglet injured. So that means that Piqué, Umtiti, and Lenglet is injured. Umtiti isn't injured right now, but he hasn't played in over a year, and he's not all the way fit. So the only fit center backs we have is Mingueza and hopefully Araujo by the time that our Champions League game this midweek rolls around. So after Lenglet's injury, it was the same where Barcelona kept attacking and kept pushing forward until in the 72nd minute there was a goal that was a very special moment in this game and the highlight of today in the world of football in all honesty. So it was a standard Messi goal. Not to take the goal not to discredit the goal at all, but it was just a typical Messi goal. That's just how good he is. He scores goals like this week in, week out, where he just takes on a few players and shoots the ball. It was a beautiful goal, but the highlight of that goal was that celebration after the unfortunate passing of Diego Maradona. You knew that once Messi scored, he would dedicate his goal to Maradona, and he did just that. And after he scored, he took off his jersey and revealed a Maradona jersey that he had underneath, and it was just a beautiful thing to see. It was the highlight of today in football, and it was just a class act from Messi, and I know that he'll dedicate many more performances and goals to Maradona after this. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about the match between Barcelona and Osasuna. There's not really much for me to critique. Not only the player, in terms of not only the players, but also Koeman. There's just one critique I have, and it's the fact that he didn't sub in. He wasn't even going to sub in Alenya, but other than the fact that Lenglet got injured, and he didn't give Puig a chance at all. And I feel like after the performance both of them had against Kiev, they should have gotten a chance in this match. But with the Champions League game in midweek we have coming up, that's a good opportunity to give them some minutes. And another thing that I would like to point out that isn't really a critique, but just a concern, is just because playing 4 players that like to play centrally today worked, doesn't mean it's going to work in every match. There are games where this could work, such as when we play mid-table teams or low-table teams, but when we play against teams like Real Madrid or Atletico Madrid or Valencia, I don't think it's going to work against the high-position teams in the league table. But yeah, overall I thought that this match went well, other than Lenglet's injury and the few things I pointed out there in the end. I was very happy with the way this week went, with the win against Kiev and the win against Osasuna. Let me know what you guys thought about this match in the comments, and yeah, take it easy, guys. Later.